Seat today.
Right.
Good flavor. Good afternoon and welcome to the September Hogs and Pigs briefing. My name is Lance Honig and I serve as chair of the Agricultural Statistics Board at NASS. This briefing is for the Secretary of Agriculture and other policymakers at USDA to better understand the content and context of today's report. We are very pleased to have Dr. Cindy Nickerson, USDA's Deputy Chief Economist, joining us today as the Secretary Designate. Before I turn things over to our presenter, I do have a few notes for our live streaming audience. The Hogs and Pigs report is considered a principal federal economic indicator report. The Office of Management and Budget provides specific guidance on how this important report is to be released. OMB statistical policy instructs policymaking officials to refrain from making public comment within 30 minutes of its release. Therefore, we will not be taking questions from the public during this briefing. NASS staff are available for phone or email questions. We strive to have everything presented at this briefing match the official record. However, should there be any discrepancy, always refer to the official published estimates. With that, I'll turn things over to Travis Averill, Chief of the NASS Livestock Branch. Travis?
Thank you, Lance, and appreciate everyone joining us here today for the September 2025 quarterly Hogs and Pigs ASB briefing. So first, I'd like to provide an overview for the September 2025 quarterly Hogs and Pigs survey. On the map are the sample sizes for the 28 states in the quarterly program. A total of 4,479 operations were surveyed this quarter. The data collection started on August 30th and finished on September 15th. Normal collection methods were used to gather data through mail, internet, telephone, and in-person interviews. The primary data items collected were total inventory by class and weight groups, along with sows, farrowing, pig crop, pigs per litter. This quarter's revisions for U.S. hogs and pigs. All inventory and pig crop estimates were reviewed from September 2024 to June of 2025. We're using the final pig crop, official slaughter, death loss, and updated import and export data. The table has the initial estimate, current revisions, net revision, and the current estimate. This is a second opportunity to revise March 1st, 2025, all hogs and pigs. Net revision is a decrease of 0.7%. The current estimate is at 74 million. The December 2024 to February 2025 pig crop net revision is a decrease of 2.1%. Current estimate is at 33 million. This was the first opportunity to revise the June 1st, 2025 data. And so for all hogs and pigs, June 1st, net revision is a decrease of 1.9%. Current estimate is at 73.7 million. For the March to May 2025 pig crop, the net revision is down 1.8%. Current estimate is at 33.6 million. So for September 1st, all hogs and pigs inventory is at 74.5 million head, down 1.3% from previous year. Green hogs is at 5,934,000 head. That is a decrease of 1.8% from 2024. Market hogs is at 68.5 million, down 1.3% from last year. In the bottom left corner, we have the top 5 states listed. As you can see, Iowa leads the way at 25.1 million. They're down slightly from previous year. And then Minnesota, North Carolina, and Indiana are all down 4% from previous year. Illinois is number 4, and they're up 1% at 5.6 million head from previous year. The bottom right-hand corner is a chart of the U.S. quarterly hogs and pigs inventory since 2016. The September inventory are presented with the orange squares, and the previous quarter for June is the green diamond there. There was a map of the United States for September 1st, 2025 hogs and pigs inventory with the comparisons 2024. The top number is the inventory as a unit of 1,000 head, and the bottom number is the percent change from previous year's inventory. For the 14 published states, 4 states are in blue and they're up from previous year. 9 states are in red, they're down from previous year's inventory, and 1 state is unchanged, and that's illustrated in gray here on the map. As I stated on a previous slide, market hogs is at 68.5 million. So let's look at the breakout of market hogs by weight groups. Less than 50 pounds is at 21.7 million head, down 2.4% from 2024. 50 to 119 pound weight group is at 19.7 million, a decrease of 2.3% from previous year. The 120 to 179 pound weight group is at 14.5 million head, up 0.4% from last year. 180 pounds and over is at 12.7 million, up 0.3% from 2024. Below the table is the quarterly distributions of weight groups since September 2022. Next, we have the sows farrow for June to August 2025 is at 2,883,000 head. That is down 102,000 from previous year. In the June hogs and pigs report, NASS had second intentions for the same quarter at 2,974,000 compared to 2,961,000 for the first intentions in the March hogs and pigs report. The second intentions for September to November 2025, sows farrowing is at 2,855,000, down 2.4% from prior year's actual farrowings. In the June hogs and pigs report, NASS had first intentions for September to November 2025 at 2,946,000 head. First intentions for December 2025 to February 2026, sows farrowing is at 2,824,000. That is down 7,000 head from previous year's actual farrowings. At the bottom is the U.S. quarterly sows farrow chart since 2016. Sows farrowed for June to August are the green squares. The second intentions for September to November 2025 is the orange diamond, and the purple triangle illustrates the first intentions for December 2025 to February 2026. Crop wing for June to August 2025 is at 34,078,000 head, a decrease of 2.6% from previous year. Pigs per litter weaned is at 11.82, up from the rate of last year of 11.72 and up 0.07 of a pig from previous quarter. The sow efficiency continues to improve year over year. And you can see on the chart, the U.S. quarterly pigs per litter from 2016 to present is illustrated there. Trade expectations compared to NASS estimates as a percent from previous year. The trade ranges are gray, trade averages are the black circle, and the NASS estimates are the red squares. Of the items on this chart, the bottom one, the first intentions for sows farrowed December 2025 to February 2026 are within trade expectations, whereas all hogs and pigs, breeding hogs, market hogs, pig crop, and second intentions for sows farrowed are below trade averages. The all hogs and pigs chart of ASB first estimates versus the final estimates are illustrated here. The ASB first estimates and final estimates are the blue and red lines respectively. The trade averages are the gray. Note 5 of the last 12 quarters, the ASB final estimate is within trade expectations. Here is a table of the U.S. breeding herd inventory for the last 10 years and provides a disposition and utilization. The previous quarter breeding herd was at 5,949,000 head. During the current quarter, hog producers slaughtered 780,000 head while adding back only 765,000. So we have a decrease of 15,000 head in the current quarter's breeding herd, which is down 110,000 from last year. Sow utilization is calculated from the current quarter sows farrowed of 2,883,000 divided by the previous quarter's breeding herd and equates to 48%. Next, we have the Canadian imports by quarter for feeder pigs and slaughter hogs. Canadian feeder pigs and slaughter hogs imported for the third quarter of 2025 accounted for 1.7 million head compared to 1.6 million in 2024. This is an increase of 6.1% from 2024. The Canadian quarter import values are above the respective quarter. The feeder pigs as a percentage of the imports are light blue. Of the imports from Canada, 78% are feeder pigs, or 1.3 million head, up 15.6% from prior year's total of 1.1 million. Where slaughter hogs as a percentage of the imports are illustrated with the darker blue, they accounted for 22% of the Canadian imports, or 359,000 head, down 18.2% from last year's total of 439,000. Next, we have the U.S. prices received by farmers for hogs and corn. The chart provides the prices for the last 10 years. The hog prices are blue, the corn prices are in red. The most current prices are for July. The September prices will be released next week on September 30th. To the right of the chart are the hogs and corn prices for the last 6 months, along with the ratios. As you can see, the 6 months ratios have ranged from 14.18 to as high as 18.6 in July. Historically, the break even is 15. So 2 out of the last 6 months have shown a better price than the other 4 months. Highlight of selected upcoming NASS reports. In addition to today's report for hogs and pigs, we have the monthly livestock slaughter, the monthly poultry slaughter, and the weekly slaughter out there for gators users to access. Next week on September 30th, we have the small grain summary, grain stocks, and agricultural prices. On October 1st, the care reports for cotton systems, fats and oils, and grain crushings. October 3rd, dairy products. The 9th of October, crop production. October 22nd, milk production. And the 23rd of October, livestock slaughter. And the last 2 here we have on October 24th is cattle on feed and cold storage. And just a reminder, USDA's fall data users meeting is on October 21st, starting at 2 p.m. Eastern. Registration is open and attendance is a hybrid. So you can attend virtually or in person in West Des Moines, Iowa. So we look forward to your participation. All reports are available at the NASS official website. I appreciate everyone attending today's live streaming session for the September quarterly Hogs and Pigs ASB briefing. I hope everyone enjoys the rest of your day. And